Welcome all. Now we'll discuss Ohm's law. Ohm's law was discovered by Judge Simon Ohm in the year 1827. Ohm's law states that the current flowing through a conductor is directly proportional to the voltage across the conductor, provided the temperature remains constant. So we can write the current I that is flowing through the conductor is directly proportional to the voltage across the conductor, that is the potential difference across the conductor. We will simply call it voltage. Then what is this proportional thing? Suppose for example a vehicle that can run 30 km when 1 liter of petrol it consumes, and 60 km when 2 liter petrol is consumed, and similarly 90 km when 3 liter petrol is consumed. So you can see that 30 by 1 is equal to 60 by 2, that is equal to 90 by 3, that is equal to a constant. You can say this constant is the performance indicator of the vehicle. Okay. Here the distance traveled is directly proportional to the quantity of petrol consumed. Similarly, here I directly proportional to the voltage across the conductor. So when I is directly proportional to V, we can write V is directly proportional to I. As this is 2, this is also 2. You can see here 30 by 1 is equal to 60 by 2, or 1 by 30 is equal to 2 by 60. D proportional to L, that means L proportional to D also. Similarly, we have written here. So removing this proportionality symbol, we can write V is equal to Ki. This K is the proportionality constant. Usually K is used in mathematics. So here we will use something different. We will write this as IR. R is the proportionality constant here. So V by I is equal to R. Okay. Now this voltage, if this voltage is changed, this is the symbol for variable voltage. If this voltage is changed, you can place another battery here for changing the voltage, and still another for changing the voltage. So if the voltage will be V1 and current will be I1, so V1 by I1 will be equal to R. Again the changing the voltage, V2 by I2 will be equal to same R, and V3 by I3 will also be R. So V1 by I1 is equal to V2 by I2, that is equal to V3 by I3, like that, that is equal to R. So R is the proportionality constant, that is called the resistance of the conductor. The voltage across the conductor is measured in volt, V-O-L-T, volt, and the current through the conductor is measured through ampere. In simple, it is amp. So this volt by amp is called the resistance, and that is the ohm. This is called, that is equal to ohm, and its symbol is like this. This is the symbol of ohm, omega. Now we can draw this voltage and current in a graph. Let us draw it here. In the horizontal axis we will take voltage, in the vertical axis we will take current. Okay. Suppose we will take one voltage V1 and corresponding current through the conductor is I1. This is I1, and similarly we will take V2 and corresponding current is I2, and V3 will get I3, and join these points, we will get a straight line passing through the origin. This is I3, this is I3, this value is I3, this value is I2, this value is I1. Okay, so this I1 by V1, what is this? I1 by V1, that is the slope of the line, that is same as I2, this is I2 by V2, that is same as I3 by V3, same as I3 by V3, that is the slope, that is equal to slope of the line. Okay. Now let us see what is I by V. V by I V1 by I1, that is equal to V2 by I2, that is equal to R. So I by V will be 1 by R, I1 by V1, that is equal to I2 by V2, that is equal to 1 by R. Okay, so we can say that this is equal to 1 by R. R is the resistance. So from this graph we can also find the value of resistance. Resistance will be 1 by slope. Slope is equal to 1 by R. So R is equal to 1 by slope. There is one diagram that is called Ohm's law triangle. From that triangle we can easily remember this formula. I is equal to V by R. V by R is equal to I is equal to V by R, or R is equal to V by I, R is equal to V by I, R is equal to V by I, or V is equal to IR. From this triangle you can remember these formulas easily. Now let us consider this diagram again. From this diagram, how we will measure the current and voltage across the conductor. This is the circuit diagram. We have shown this conductor by this resistance, it is R. We will measure this voltage across this resistance by connecting a voltmeter. This is the symbol of voltmeter, and one ammeter in series to measure the current, and this is the variable voltage. We can change this voltage and we will note down the voltage across this, not this voltage, we will note down this voltage. It may be same, okay, if there will be some resistance then this voltage will be different from this. Anyhow, we have to change this voltage and the current through this conductor, and the voltage across the or say the potential difference across the conductor, that we have to measure. Then we will find the resistance by dividing voltage in volt divided by current in ampere. That will get the resistance of the conductor, and this resistance is measured in ohm. Voltage by ampere is equal to ohm. Ohm is the resistance. Thank you. We'll discuss more later.